In any case, I hope you'll enjoy closing day of Guys and Dolls. Thanks for being here.
I got the horse right here, his name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm getting Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy says the horse can 5 to 9.
Get at the tap, spend it by a half. According to this here in the telegraph. Big Fred says the horse
I hear
is
it's
red.
alright. Of course it all depends if it rained last night.
Mike's Valentine, the Mike's
red.
look fine.
This guy says the horse likes red.
And just a minute, boys, I got the beatbox noise. It says his great-grandfather was equipoised.
Now look
Shows
at Paul
class,
Revere. Now this
shows
is no
class.
bums here. It's from a
This guy says the
handicapper
horse shows
who's
class.
sincere.
Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy says the horse shows 5 to 9.
I'm picking up this half, spend it by a half. According
This guy
to
says
this
the horse
here in
has
the telegraph. Epitaph.
Valentine,
I got the horse right here.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow, follow, before you take another swallow. Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Tear up your poker deck and play no more. Follow, follow the fold to the meadows where the sun shines out of the darkness, and the sin and shame in which you wallow. Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. If you're a sinner and you pray no more, follow, follow the fold.
Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I'm standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice and your cards and your horses. Stop and think before it is too late. You are in grave danger. I'm not speaking of the prison or a gallows, but of a greater sin that awaits you. Stop and think. Just around the corner is our little mission where you're always welcome to seek refuge in this jungle of sin. Come in and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Remember, folks, this is a Save a Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street with a special prayer meeting this Thursday at... Come on.
There you are. Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
It is true, all right. She is a beautiful doll, 100% eyes.
It is a shame that such a doll spends all her time being good. How can she make any money off of that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse, how are you? You remember nicely, nicely, Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, nicely.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Is he got a place for the crap game yet?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
Nathan is still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and I'm looking for some action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000?
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Gee, I hope Nathan finds a place for the game. It looks like everybody's looking for a little act.
Lieutenant Brunigan, Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who runs a floating crap game around here and gets away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Why are you asking us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can tell him for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a place. Well, nobody's gonna give him a place because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck!
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Why, Lieutenant, I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans, you know.
Detroit, I have just been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you are having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on. As you must know now from the fact that you have to live on your own salary.
So Nathan, did you find a place for the game?
What does that guy want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action. And in return, I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
But Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Yes, I found a place. We are holding the crap game tomorrow night at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
You once said there might be a chance of the Biltmore garage.
I was over at the Biltmore garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore herself. Said she might take a chance and let me use the place if I give her $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. She won't take my marker.
Oh, so your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker's like a pledge, which your guy can't welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood. Why, I've been running this crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town is up to here with high rollers. The Greeks in town.
Brandy Bottle Bates.
Scranton Slim.
I know! I could make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage wants $1,000.
But we ain't got $1,000 on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stockroom behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot. But the $1,000 we ain't got.
Why is good old reliable Nathan, 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 Nathan Detroit? If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere, everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fellow who can get us there.
If we only had a lousy little grand, we could be a millionaire.
That's good old reliable Nathan, 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 Nathan Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, we'll arrange that you go broke and quiet in peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where
action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who's looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. There is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick. And he wouldn't take penicillin on the account he had bet his fever would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you can borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not from Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You'd bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet on which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will land on, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake, that's it. Look, run into Mindy's restaurant and ask him how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake, how much strudel? What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I'm running the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
I cannot believe it. It's so crazy. I know. Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Adelaide.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary!
A present? For me?
I hope you like it.
A belt?
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right. I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One day I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I can do without anything just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
What?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,300 strudel.
That's great. Now go away.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
But why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're getting hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, honey, you've got a cold, and it's across the street, and there are plenty of open manholes around.
Nathan, darling, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye!
Hey, Masterson, great to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How you doing? You look great.
I feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's in blackjack.
50 G's? You're gonna be in town long.
Nope. Flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Want to come with me?
No, I've got matters to attend to up here. But in the meantime, how's about dropping into Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or something? They sell a lot of cheesecake, you know.
No thanks, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you two will be getting married?
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we gotta realize that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place aces back to back.
Yeah. Say, you getting hungry yet? How's about dropping into Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or strudel?
No, I think we'll go get the late results.
Oh, but you will admit that Mindy's is the best cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there are some who are partial to Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I've never given it much thought, but if everyone is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Nathan, I've never known you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
I thought I'd give you a little action for old time's sake. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I'm sorry that I cannot bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I'm now going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a man is going to come to you and show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And this man's going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump right out of that deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you're going to wind up with an ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that.
If you're really looking for action, I will bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Pink? Stripes? It's crazy.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky.
Good. How's it with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she said for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the hot box, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear? That's husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you're trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love her. And besides, a guy without a doll. Well, if a guy does not have a doll, who's going to holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them.
Not dolls
and
like
they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got one? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. But if I were to take a doll to Havana with me, there's a wide variety available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll, and I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow?
You gotta bet.